I'm Brittany, and in this video I want to talk about what it means to have your North Node in Taurus and your South Node in Scorpio. So the North and the South Nodes are always directly opposite each other, and the South Node shows our point of comfort, habit patterns that are deeply ingrained within us, and if you believe in past lives, it can show our past lives and our past tendencies. And also some of our greatest gifts, but if we stay there too long, it becomes stagnant because our North Node is where our soul is wanting us to go in this lifetime for greater purpose and growth, and eventually will lead to greater joy as well. So the person with the North Node in Taurus has come from some pretty tricky situations. And it's common for them to have had an early childhood of trauma where something has happened that is very deeply painful. Maybe more than one thing has happened that's deeply painful, or a past life where something very traumatic has happened. And the ingrained habit pattern within this person is to be untrusting of other people and to think there's ulterior motives behind the people that are in their life, and to kind of be a little bit on the suspicious side of everything, even themselves. Like, there's some major trust issues with this placement, and a great intensity towards everything in life. So a great passion towards life. These people are very all or nothing, and they are almost more Scorpio than a Scorpio sun even. Like, these people are hardcore, intense people, and they're very spiritual. Usually at an earlier age than the rest of us, they come to some type of spiritual understanding just because they are so into digging. They're digging for everything, all the info in their life. They're wanting to know the why behind everything. Why are they here? Why are they suffering so much? Why are people betraying them? They want to know why. So eventually they could start to study some important topics, probably from a young age. They are into the unconscious mind. They're into studying any type of healing, self-knowledge, maybe even like dark subjects, like they're into occult, like witchcraft or stuff like that. If they were operating on a lower level, they might be into how they can get power over others through the spiritual realms. And possibly in a past life, they could have been witches. I've read that. And or use their powers for maybe their own selfish purposes. And in this lifetime, it's really about letting go of that need to be in control of everything and to know everything. And also letting go of this paranoid fear of everyone and everything as well. And so, not that things to do with Scorpio should be totally avoided, but there's a little bit too much intensity around these themes for these people, and they just they need to like have a good massage and just like relax and let it all out and stop overdoing it with their intensity a little bit. And that's when they come to reach their North Node in Taurus. And this is a lifetime about learning peace for these people. They are learning inner peace on all levels, and they are learning that inner peace happens when you let go of that need for control. You relinquish control and you find God, or you find some type of way that can bring you peace. And it doesn't have to be through a spiritual practice even. It could just be from going outside into nature and sitting on the fucking ground and just sitting there and just taking in the earth and taking in the sunlight if the sun's out, or letting the rain just fall on their skin and just be present in the moment, be present in nature, just simplifying your life and just enjoying a sunset or, anything just relaxing like that. Really just letting it all go, learning meditation. Connecting with God or the universe in some way that doesn't require deep probing and studying and analyzing either. It's just in a way that you recognize that God is within, because we are all one and we are all connected to our higher source. So any type of understanding that would enlighten them to realize that we are all God all the time just because we exist, because we come from source and we're souls here learning lessons, and also learning that we can create our own reality as well. And by focusing on more positive thoughts, we can have a more positive future. Just really simple, but I guess complicated spiritual understandings can really help these people have a radical shift. Because a deep part of them knows that they don't want to be stuck in these deep, intense Scorpio waters much longer, and that's why there can be a lot of suffering in the life, because they're learning to let go of the suffering. That's why it feels so wrong to be going through what you're going through, is because your soul knows that you are meant to be in peace, and you're meant to be so much peace that when other people are around you, they just feel so good and so loved. And that's when you're expressing your North Node. Also focusing on your own beauty, focusing on the beauty of life, the beauty of the stars and the universe and nature, and just really, just acknowledging the beauty of life and letting it all go, letting go of all the struggle, letting go of all the pain, having forgiveness for everyone and yourself, because guaranteed you probably have some stuff that you could need to forgive. So just accepting it, moving on, realizing that everything has happened to you, everything that's happened to you has happened for you, and it's for your highest path, it's for your growth, it's what needed to happen, but now you can be in peace. So these are the kind of things that the North Node and Taurus person could benefit from. And also, I need to mention that relationships are an issue here too, because Scorpio South Node is a super intensely sexual placement with a need for that intense, deep sex and relating, and they can get pretty obsessed with it and be very controlling over their partners, because there's this paranoia, right? But learning unconditional love, learning to not hold people so tightly, and just learning to be giving without the thought of anything coming in return is really helpful. And also realizing that we're all connected as souls, so even if someone does hurt you, in this physical life, as a soul, they're probably your greatest teacher. And you probably signed up for that shit in a prior life so that you could learn some shit. And it should be pretty easy once a Scorpio South Node, Taurus North Node person gets going on a spiritual path, that they should realize pretty quickly that what is their truth, what is their real truth, because like I said, they're very psychic. They're very powerful. They have a powerful energy. People are intensely fascinated by them. And once they can focus on their own beauty and other people's beauty, they're like a living magnet for good and all that they want. So, but it is a difficult one. My top 4 difficult North Nodes is just the Scorpio Taurus ones and Virgo Pisces. In my opinion, they are the trickiest to deal with, but also with great potential for spiritual understanding and growth. So if your North Node is in Taurus, take a deep breath, take 10 deep breaths, and just meditate, love yourself, love others, appreciate the beauty in your life, and let it all go. And thank you for watching. Comment if this is accurate, if it was not, if you liked it, if you didn't, I would love to talk. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.